And time to check in on the cattle market before we leave. Extension Ag economist Brian Williams has been reviewing the last on-feed report from the USDA. I talked to him about it Thursday morning. Well, did the cattle on-feed report come in close to expectations?
For the most part, it did. Our on-feed numbers, we were expecting around a 2.9% decrease, and we ended up with a 3.4% decrease with around 10.1 million head on feed. Placements were a little off from expectations. We were expecting it to be down about 3.8%, and it was actually down 6.2%. And then our marketings were close. We were expecting down about 2.1%. We ended up down 1.8%.
Now, there were some private analysts that even expected a higher drop in placements than what we saw, right?
Yeah, the range in the placements is probably the hardest one to project. And so the range of estimates was really wide, anywhere from down 8.1% to up 3.5%. But the tight supplies and the good pasture conditions indicate maybe lower placements, but the market was calling for those cattle, so it indicated possibility of higher placements.
Now, that same day, we also had a cattle report come out to kind of help the market move. So
we did. It gave us an idea of kind of our inventory numbers. We didn't see this report a year ago, but they had one in January. But our herd size, current beef herd size, is about 29.7 million head compared to 29 million head in January. But the number of importance there, I think, is the placements, where we've got 4.1 million head of placements, replacement heifers, and that was compared to 5.5 million head of replacement heifers in January.
All right, overall, where do we see prices trending for cattle at this point, would you say?
Well, we're still, on our feeder market, we're still seeing kind of a bullish trend. We're entering the fall where a lot of calves could be coming onto the market. And so there's a seasonal possibility of a downtrend, but I don't think it's going to be too much just because of the tight supplies that we have right now.
I would say the main factor, those supplies remain tight.
Right.